Okay, children, it's Mela. Gather round and I'll tell you a story of how names were given. Seppi, a long time ago, there were only animal people on this earth. It was a time when animals were like people. They laughed, talked, and lived just like you and I. One day the Great Spirit, Kulanchutan, called the animal people together.
There is to be a great change that will take place, and new people are coming to live on earth, and all animal people will have to change. Tomorrow, I will give you all names, and with that name, you will have a special job to do.
All the animals were excited and wanted the most important name and job. Sinkalip was the most excited. Nikina, even though most animals did not like Sinkalip because he bragged so much and pretended to know everything. Yatstim. Everyone knew he was not very wise at all.
I will be the first one at the name-giving ceremony, and I will receive the most important name and a most important job, because I am the smartest, the fastest, strongest, and of course, the best-looking of all the animals. Kulanchutan will give me the name of Grizzly Bear, Kilauna. Because of my great strength, I will become chief of all the animal people. Or perhaps Eagle, Milkmanoops. Because of my great speed and looks, I will be chief of all flying animals. Or, I suppose, he'd give me the name of the great salmon chief in TTE. I will rule all that lives in the water.
Do not be so sure, my brother. Perhaps we won't be able to choose our names, and we'll just have to take what is offered.
Oh, that brother of mine. He thinks he's so smart. I will show him.
Sinkalip was always trying to prove he was smarter than his brother Fox, while better than all the animals really.
You see? This time I will become chief. Oh, no! And you will all look up to me. Yeah.
Oh, hush, Sincleep. Go to bed, or you won't be up for the ceremony. You're lazy, and you always sleep in.
Sinkalip was angry because of what Fox said.
Just for that, I'm going to stay awake all night, just to make sure I'm the first one at the ceremony.
Sinkalip set off for his home, where his wife Mole was sitting by the door.
Mole, go gather lots of wood. I'm going to sit up all night.
Mole was skeptical but went off to gather wood anyways. Coyote built a large fire to keep himself awake, and there he sat. Before long, Sinkalip's eyes began to get heavier and heavier until he couldn't keep them open.
Jeez, staying up is harder than I thought. It must be almost morning by now. I don't know even if I, Sinkalip, can stay awake all night. Aha! I knew my superior wisdom would think of something. I will keep my eyes open with these sticks. I will most certainly be the first one now.
Even though Sinkalip had an idea to keep himself awake, Kulanchutan had other plans for him and caused Sinkalip to go to sleep anyways with his eyes wide open. Soon it was morning, and many animals passed by the sleeping Sinkalip and saw him sitting by his burnt-out fire with his eyes still propped open. But the animals thought nothing of it and were more happy that Sinkalip wasn't trying to tell them how great he was. They just laughed and went on their way. Mole knew he was sleeping, but did not want him to become a great chief because she loved him just the way he was, so she left him to sleep more, and she too went to receive her name. Finally, Sinclair awoke. He was still so excited. He did not even notice how late it had gotten to be and ran as fast as he could to the gathering place.
I will be chief of all animals.
You are too late. Kelowna already left this morning.
Well, what about Eagle? I will take the name Mulcanoops, or even Intiti'ik, and be the salmon chief.
Lut Sinclair. All the names and jobs have been given. Everyone and everything understands their purpose and will work together to ensure balance. Only your name is left. No one wanted to take your name from you.
Sinclair was not very happy with his news, and he sat down and hung his head.
Deal, Sinclair. Stand up. I made you sleep and sent you to the land of dreams for a reason. I have a lot of work for you to do before the people to be come here to live.
This excited Sinclair, and he sprang to his feet.
There will be a lot of harmful things to the people to be. There will be monsters that will try to upset the balance of things. I will give you special powers to destroy the monsters. With these special powers, you will be able to change your shape into anything you wish. By simply using your imagination, you can make things happen. But you must use it wisely. You must use your powers to help the people to be.
Coyote became very excited and began to chase his tail and yap and howl for joy.
Be aware, Sinclair. Your foolish ways will prevent you from always being careful, and you may be killed. But I have given your brother Fox the power to bring you back to life. As long as one hair remains, Fox will step over you and bring you back to life. Now go and behave and do good deeds. You are important now.
Gullenchutten watched Sinclair run off. He knew Sinclair would not do a perfect job, and he would make mistakes, and there would still be hardships. However, it is very important that everything on this earth be given a purpose. You see, children, Stitsamela, everything on this earth has a purpose. The Great Spirit Gullenchutten is watching over all of us, as well as all this plant, animal, and water creatures on this earth. You can't be foolish like Sinclair and think that you are better than anyone. Everyone and everything is important in our lives, and we must treat each other and nature with respect.